Got another non-shave video for you, another Mezcal. First shout out to Tahona Mercado in San Francisco. I went there last weekend to look at some mezcals. Happened to hit them luckily on their first soft open day. Great couple owners. I met them, Emily and Steven. They have a store and a restaurant down in San Diego. They're here reopening, I guess, this shop. Super helpful. And so Tahoma is actually, I mentioned before, the stone that goes around, oftentimes pulled by a donkey or a horse or something like that, that crushes the agave after it's been roasted. So that's where the name comes from. So anyway, I spoke to him and I kind of said, you know, I feel like I need to step back a little bit. I'm brand new at this mezcal thing. Told him what I've tried and said I probably need to get like the base level. I need something a little sweeter. The black pepper, the strong black pepper finish notes really is a little too intense for me. And what would you suggest that I start out with? So he gave me a couple suggestions. I grabbed one. This is Noble Coyote. Well, that's the brand. This is their Espadín mezcal. Same as the other one. Joven means it's not aged. So I looked this one up. The agaves are grown for 7 years before they're harvested. Cooked, roasted in a floor oven, fermented in 1 vats, and then pot stills. Very similar to all the other ones that I've tried. You see it's brand new. So we'll pop it open. On the back, you can see, I'm not going to try to pronounce any of this stuff. It's hard to read too, but it's got the city where it's made and the head distiller or maker there. And then it even has on the front, they handwrite in, because every batch is different, the alcohol. This is 45 something. It looks like 45.48 or 98 or 96, something like that. Anywhere between 45, 46. It's actually very, very particular to get down to the hundredths measurement for ABV. So anyway, so there's one bummer right there. For synthetic cork, acceptable. I prefer regular cork, but look, I just got all this sticky residue right on the neck of the bottle. Or I guess you're not going to be pouring from there, but it can, you know, ooze down the sides there and into your glass. So we'll pour where there's no sticky, but it would be nice if that didn't happen. So the notes on the website for this one are on the nose, green, fresh. Oh, I like that. It's not intense. And it's supposed to be followed by anise and smoke. So this is much more mellow, less intense than the other ones that I've had. You still kind of have that green, what I assume is the basic agave scent, but it's not spiky. It's more soft. And there's some sweetness to it. And then the smoke is just very, very mild. So on the nose, this is just a very, very smooth one. Take a taste. All right. So I think he's right. I'm going to take another sip in a minute. I think he's right that this would be a good beginner mezcal. I would imagine if you get the mass-produced stuff, you can get even more, just sweet bombs and things like that. I was expecting, since I said I was looking for a little something sweet, that this would be more fruit-forward. The very first one that I've tried was more sweet than this at the beginning, but also more pepper hit at the end, which I just wasn't used to. Maybe I'll get used to that. Like I said, we're just starting this journey, so we'll see where it goes. Okay, so what I'm getting, it's not, I want to say round. It's round and soft at the beginning. So I guess there's a little bit of sweetness, but it's not like you're It's not a fruit bomb. It's not overly sweet. It's not like you're having a candy. If it would be like a butterscotch candy. It's just, that's all I can say. It's smooth and round notes on it. I like it a lot. It does slowly transition to a bit of that pepper finish. I'm assuming you don't get away with that with any mezcals, or away from that. But it's not hot and spiky. And so a good pick by Steven for me. I would say out of all the ones that I've tried, this is probably the smoothest, the easiest, the least, I know, I keep wanting to say spiky. None of the notes are hitting hard. It's very, very integrated and very soft. And I just kind of wonder. So this is good. I can sip on this one, so I'll do that for a while, kind of get used to this. So the next one we have coming up is very divergent, I think, from anything I've tried. I'm a little bit hesitant, so watch for that. I'm trying not to put more than one of these out a week now from now on, maybe. Kind of take my time. It's already been bought though, but we'll do that. Anyway, I think good choice for the beginner. And I'm almost wondering if, as you're more advanced, as you get used to the flavors and things, if this would be kind of boring, because there's not a lot of depth, there's not a lot of complexity to it. But it's an easy drinker. I think it introduces it to you. You're still getting kind of the handmade story. It's artisanal, so it's not this huge mass-produced thing. You're still supporting the small growers and things. But anyway, great. If you're in the city or San Diego, Tahoma Mercado, check them out. I'll see you in the forums.